Good morning. It is a cold one today. We are doing a big band this morning. We are doing probably the biggest band in the world behind the Moana soundtrack. We are going to run and have a great time listening to the new Foo Fighters album. I lost a shoe at a Foo Fighters gig in 2003, I think, one of my favourite shoes, and for years after it happened I kept, the moment before I fell asleep, I'd close my eyes and I'd see that shoe on a beach having the time of its life. I'd see that shoe in a family photo on a roller coaster looking happier than ever before. Okay, let's see what we got here. It's called Medicine at Midnight. The cover looks really psychedelic, like a nuclear explosion inside your eyeball. I'm digging that. How long is it? Oh, it's 36 minutes long. That's perfect. I'm all, that's the perfect album length for me. That is ideal. Hello. And the watch is on. The music's on. Now we're off. Come on. Drum intro. What a start. You've got this chord sequence which it just sounds mad. It sounds bizarre, zigzagging across the guitar, and then these big backing vocals. We are off to a good start. It is just dripping with attitude. Woo! Let's go up this way. Let's go uphill. This is tight, choppy rhythm guitars. Woo! No. What's that guitar man right here doing? Wah, 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 wah. They're saying, is this our last time? I've waited a lifetime to feel alive. It's like T.S. Eliot in 4 quartets. The end is a beginning. That's what it feels like. There's so much life here. That's an absolutely ridiculous drop. Hand claps, bass drum, gospel vocals, a field full of donkeys. I'm in heaven right now. What's going on with this intro on the second song? It's a crime to be so funky with acoustic guitars. What? This is different. That's the fastest kilometre in 5 weeks. I'm feeling fit and alive again. You've gone from feeling reborn and heavenly with a choir to just downright dirty and sleazy with your mates around a pool table. It's like supernatural acoustic funk. It's just got such a magical midnight feel to it. We are jumping over lots of ice today. This second song just feels alive, and that double hit on the hi-hats wherever it goes, it's like lungs breathing with incredible hair and fantastic jeans. Where do those strings come from? They just faded up into the mix like the sun rising. We are passing through the darkest bit of midnight. I got a guitar now here. I got a bit of light percussion in my right side. I know it's all going to come together. It's just so sexy. Oh, that's ridiculous. We had just this climax of guitars that sounded like you're going up and down a helter-skelter. At the same time, the chorus has come back harder. Oh, we are just flying through the mud. Cloud splatter. Let's jump this. Bang! Oh, we've got the acoustic start to waiting on a wall now. It's time to breathe again. Oh, that was exhilarating, honestly. Those first 3 songs, what a wild start. Let's chill out and zone into this slower song. This song captures the speed of the world before the lockdown, the paranoia, and it's just set to such beautiful, reflective music. It's so moving, honestly, this is so moving. He's reflecting back to the time he was a kid with a toy gun, asking is there more to this than that? And we are waking up, the tempo's picking, there's an electric guitar there. Oh, it's going to kick off, I can feel it. Here we go. Yes! Oh, that is awesome. Whoa! The song's getting faster. My legs are getting faster. It's the sound of chaos. It's the sound of madness. There's a robin saying hello. Hello, Robin. Honestly, this is the song, Medicine at Midnight. I'm guessing this is the second side of the album, and it's got that nighttime feel that Waiting for the Wars led up to. We're in the dark. How do we deal with that darkness? If this song is anything to go by, we embrace the magic, we embrace the supernatural, and goddamn, we just keep whispering sexy words in my ear. I can really imagine it being heard on the radio late at night when you're driving on the motorway or freeway in America. It's acknowledging you need medicine, but that's not the cure. It's releasing yourself from your anxieties, but knowing you are not cured. It sounds like Stevie Ray Vaughan playing guitar solo. That just adds to me to that 80s Bowie feel. It really got that funky, like Let's Dance vibe. Oh, this is so good. Yes, it's the sound of a dance floor at midnight. Oh wow, we need something like this. We need this kind of escape into a world of music right now. He's saying, no son of mine, you got this bass drum just counting in, you got this haunting like fairground vocals in the background. Oh, it's just an album full of colour, full of feeling, full of magic. Yeah! Ah! They're doing that favourite thing of mine where you play a riff, you play a chord, and then you just hit the chord in the upbeat, the open strings. It's the guitar equivalent of booting a door open and just introducing yourself to a really surprised family. Was that a key change? And then a solo? Even the drums feel like they've changed key. Ah, I can't breathe. I'm gonna be sick, but it's worth it. My legs want to stop, but the Foo Fighters are saying, no chance, Jimmy. I have no choice but to run. Just the playing on Holding Poison. It's just the guitars, everything to and fro. It's like a game. It's like a sport. This is so good to run to. Poison and medicine, are they the same things? There's definitely an element of the supernatural, of witchcraft in this album. Oh, and it just feels so good and so perfect for right now. These are very happy legs this morning. The song has ended, but there's a guitar weaving a web, weaving a spider's web inside my mind, and I'm caught up in it. I'm caught up in this mysterious world at home during a pandemic with the Foo Fighters. I read the other night this thing by the writer Elif Shafak, and she says, in Turkey there's a saying that beware of thresholds. When something feels as powerful as it's going to get, as big as it can get, that's when magic happens. That's when the unexplained happens. These little spirits, these little tricksters come and play with it. And it feels like this is the album equivalent of that. Foo Fighters are arguably the biggest band in the world. They reached their threshold, and now they've opened themselves up to all this kind of trickery, sorcery, witchcraft. It's just such a joy to run to. Everything from the lead guitar bits, the rhythms, they seem to be coming from this strange angle. There's also this sense of extremes in the songs. You're chasing birds while your heart is 6 feet underground. You're reaching out to God while you've got 1 foot in the grave. And that's how polarised the world is now. And for me, just focusing on this album, it's an album which is, I'm guessing, recorded during lockdown, during confinement, but it's got such a sound of freedom. I can hear the open road on there. I can hear late night radio stations. We are being stretched as society from one extreme to another, but this is the medicine we need. This is the remedy. This is such a good ending to an album. Right, let's push on. Let's give it my thoughts at the end. I'm happy with that. That's a step in the right direction for me fitness wise. That was just under 9 kilometers in 36 minutes, and wow, definitely helped along by that new album with the Foo Fighters. Bits of it reminded me of like Paul McCartney's solo albums. It had this real sense that it was being recorded at home. We had, like, you can imagine lamps being on, a few incense sticks being burnt. But then I remembered studios are like that now anyway. Brilliant. A few people suggest that, so thank you for telling me to do that. I'm Jimmy, I'm a running punk. If you've enjoyed that and you want to get running to music, I'm having a good time, just join in Running Punks. Right, let's go home and warm up. See you later.